country where there are trees and open spaces round me.
I wish you luck with that, but you be careful.
Her smile lit up her weary face, and her dark eyes flickered with amusement. Don't you worry about me. I'm taller and stronger than a lot of men. I can take care of myself.
He nodded. I'll be at your dad's funeral.
Thanks. I'd like him to have a good send-off. Her mind went back to the man she'd loved so much. He had come from Romany traveller stock, but after marrying a girl outside of the group, he'd settled down in one place and started the rag and bone round. He had been a good man, and she was going to miss him so much. She went to the yard and gave Bessie the last of the feed she had left. After paying for the extra day's rent, there wasn't anything left to buy more, and it was no good putting things off, she thought sadly. She would have to go and see Bob. Of course she wasn't going to get much for Bessie in the round, because he didn't have any money. Jobs were hard to come by for the likes of them, but at least he would be able to feed his family if he took over her dad's business. They'd always managed until he had become too ill to work. She took Bessie and the cart out now and again, but never seemed to do well. Not like her dad. He had a voice that could be heard several streets away, and he was well liked. She gave the animal a pat on the rump and headed for Bob's house just 3 doors down. He'd seen her coming and was waiting, worry etched on his face.
Saw the rent man at your place. Are they turning you out, lass?
Yes. They wanted me out before the funeral, but I couldn't have that, so I had to pay for a few extra days.
Our landlord's a bloody disgrace, he declared angrily. You've got your dad in his coffin there, so what the hell did he think you was going to do with him until the funeral?
She shrugged. He's an unfeeling sod, but Jack was kind. You could see he didn't like doing it, but it's his job and he has to do as he's told.
Of course. And he can't risk being sacked.
He looked hopefully at the tall girl in front of him.
You made up your mind, Chrissy?
Yes. You can take over from Dad. Come and get the horse and cart whenever you like. I've just given her a feed. I know you ain't got much, but can you give me anything?
When she saw the worry on his face, she said quickly,
If you ain't got nothing, then that's all right. I understand.
All I can rake together is 6pence. But once I get going, I'll give you a bit more.
No, you keep that to feed the kids. I don't want nothing. And Dad wanted you to have the round. Just take good care of Bessie and I'll be happy.
I'll do that, lass. And thanks. What are you going to do? Have you got family you can go to?
No, I'm on my own now. She gave a strange smile. I'll be all right, though. I'm going to get away from here and make a new life for myself. I've got to earn some money first, but then I'm heading for the country. There's bound to be posh houses there where I can get a job.
I hope it works out for you. Will you write and let us know how you're getting on?
I'll do that.
We'll all be at the funeral. I'll come and get Bessie in the cart right now, if that's all right. Her shed's all ready and nice and comfy. I'll go out today and see if I can pick up anything.
Good idea. She'll enjoy an outing.
Chrissy kept away from the yard, but knew the animal had gone when she heard Bob shouting, Rag and bone! With tears streaming down her face, she went and cleared out the shed and swept the yard, telling herself off for being a sentimental fool. Handing her over to Bob had been necessary for the animal's sake. He was a kind man and would take good care of the horse. After all, his livelihood depended on her now. Friday dawned a dull, overcast day with a fine drizzle soaking everything. It was a depressing September day, and Chrissy hoped it wouldn't keep people away. She wanted to do right for the dad she had loved, and it would be upsetting if only a few attended. She'd been able to pawn a couple of things to buy bread and put on a modest spread for after the funeral, and there were a few bottles of beer for the men. The undertaker arrived to collect the coffin, and she walked behind the horse-drawn cart to the church. People began to fall in behind her, and by the time they reached the church there was such a large crowd that every pew was taken, with many standing at the back. This gave her some comfort, and showed just how much her dad had been liked and respected. The service went well, and Chrissy was glad she'd been able to scrape enough money together for what